Today's story starts off innocently enough, I'll admit, but as time goes by, you will see that it becomes very apparent what is actually going on behind the scenes. But before we get into that, if you are new to this channel, my name is Jillian. Welcome, welcome. And here at this channel, I do a plethora of different things. I do story-based content surrounding hair, and I also ask my subscribers to head over to my Instagram and DM me any questions that they may have about their natural hair care, and I will answer it in a video. So there is something for everybody at this channel. So if that is something that you are into, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, all those annoying things that YouTubers ask. I'm doing it right now. But without further ado, we are jumping into the story. Let's go. So as I mentioned before, I do have work as an actress. I've kind of sort of modeled, but I'm barely 5 feet tall, so I don't really model. I get an email from my agent saying that I booked the job. So I was kind of excited. I knew that it was print work for a local hotel, and they were very specific. They were very clear and said that they are only going to be filming just my eyes. So this little rectangle of my eyes, and I'll explain further exactly what that consisted of in just a moment. So I took that information and I said, okay, if it's just gonna be my eyes, then I don't know if my hair needs to be done. They weren't very specific about that. They didn't even mention it, but considering, hey, all we're gonna shoot is your eyes, I'm thinking, okay, I might not need to worry too much about my hair. But how things work in this business is sometimes they will tell you one thing, and by the time you get from your trailer to on set, it has changed. So I figured, okay, I might not need to show my hair. So what I'm gonna do is just wear it in twist. So I am able to keep my hair in a protective style, which is what I wanted to do, but also if it needs to be taken down, I can just take the twist down within 5 minutes, no problem. My call time was at 3 p.m. that day, which is typically a little bit later, but I figured like, hey, maybe I was one of the last models to come in, so I didn't really think too much of it. So I walk in and I can't remember if I was greeted right away or not, but I ended up, I just remember that I was given a sheet of paper to fill out. I filled that out and then I just patiently waited. After some time goes by, another woman comes out and she doesn't really speak to me. She kind of gives me a side eye, like I wasn't supposed to be there, but she doesn't really say anything. But she is talking to all the other girls, so I've just assumed that she was part of the crew. And before you ask, yes, she was. So after some time goes by, I can see she's kind of, her eyes are kind of looking at the girls and then kind of looking back at me and then looking at the girls and looking back at me. But I didn't really say anything because I'm just one of them people. I'm just like, what's up? Hello. And then she walked past me and she did that thing that people do where they think they're being inconspicuous, but they're being really obvious. So she walked by and I could tell that she was trying to look at the form that I had filled out. And she did one of those really awkward, like obvious things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Once again, I didn't really say anything. She didn't speak to me. I didn't know who she was. She obviously didn't know who I was, but not really a big deal. Some more time goes by and finally she comes up to me and the conversation goes a little bit like this. Hi, who are you? Oh, hi, my name is Jillian Mitchell. I'm one of the models. Oh, that's interesting because I thought all the models were already here. Oh, okay, well, yeah, well, my call time was at 3 p.m., so I'm here. Okay. Weird, right? But whatever. So I didn't take anything by it. I don't even think she gave me her name. I don't even think she introduced herself because usually that's the thing, it's like, oh, hey, I'm the makeup artist. Oh, hey, I'm the director. Oh, hey, I'm the PA or whatever. But, I don't think she even said who she was to me. She just wanted to know who I was, which once again, whatever. So after some more time goes by, I realize who she is. She was doing other girls' hair, flat ironing their hair, curling their hair, all that good stuff. So I was like, oh, she's the hair lady. Cool. So less than 10 minutes later goes by and this woman comes up to me. I kid you not, just like this. So what are you gonna do to your hair? The hair lady just asked me what I'm going to do to my hair. Now, of course, a part of me was just like, okay, let me not be defensive, because some people just speak like that. Some people are abrasive, that happens, whatever. And there was there's a key moment that's going to happen a little later in the story that lets me know that was not the case. But just stick with me here. So at this point, I was just kind of like, I can just take these twists down. I knew it wasn't a big deal, but her demeanor, she was just kind of like, okay, and walked away. Once again, I'm like, okay, I didn't take offense to it or anything like that. Just thought it was a little weird that the hair lady asked me what I was going to do with my hair, but whatever. But when you think about it, like I said before, she was flat ironing all these other girls' hair, putting spiral curls, doing all this stuff, spraying a bunch of whatever. So you would think that you should have the equipment to do whatever you needed to do to my hair. But whatever, who knows? Maybe she just didn't know how to do black hair, or maybe she didn't want to deal with, having to fight with me if she wanted to straighten it, because we would have had to square up. I don't know. I don't care. But the attitude was uncalled for, however you cut it. So I go in the bathroom, take my twist down, and everything's fine. At that time in my life, my twist outs used to be bomb, okay? I will show you a picture of me in full makeup. Before my hair started going haywire and I started losing my hair, my twist outs used to be bomb. But what happened next? Let me know exactly what she was thinking. What made it funny was as soon as she saw me, she did a complete 180. Oh, hi, sweetheart. Oh, hi, honey. Okay, sweetie. So we're going to do this. I was all types of sweetie pies and sugar bits and all this other stuff. And I was just like, oh, because you had a full-on attitude less than 20 minutes ago. But okay. The fact that she did such a 180 when she saw that she was not going to have to touch my hair, which she did not the entire time, she was just the nicest person ever. So that answered my question. Was like, oh, okay, you had an issue with doing my hair. To be fair here, I'm trying to be as objective as possible when I tell these stories, because I feel like she might have been a little overwhelmed, but she seemed to be doing just fine with all the other girls' hair. And then I come in and she clearly doesn't know what to do with black hair, so she's just freaking out, Granted, I do think that is the wackest thing ever, that hairstylists don't know what to do with black hair, and a black woman walks in with twists in their hair and you freak out and what are you gonna do? That's a problem. At the end of the day, it's an issue. But just trying to be fair, because I can only imagine this lady is not here to defend herself. But still, we all know what that is. So just had to put that out there. Just saying. But at the end of the day, I have very little sympathy for this person, just because you should know how to do everybody's hair. And hopefully that is changing, in cosmetology school? I don't know, hair school. That's not the right term, whatever. But hopefully that's changing to where more students are learning how to work with black hair, because I think instances like this is trash. I said it. It's trash. This should not be happening. Granted, I'm glad that I was prepared, so I was able to alleviate any of the issues. But at the end of the day, like, God forbid if my hair wasn't it wasn't set in that style and there was nothing that I could do with it. Like, what would we have done if I was just like, I don't know, you're the hair lady, why don't you do my hair? Lord, I don't even want to know what would have happened to my hair for no reason, because you didn't see it in the damn... Just made me cuss. The irony of the entire thing was, once I finally got onto set and finally filmed my aspect of the project, they literally hooked me up to, like, it almost looked like those old school binoculars, like back in the day where kids would take like a box and it would be like a big long rectangle thing. It was literally like that. All you saw was right here. So we did all that and I didn't even need to take my hair down. But at the end of the day, my hair was cute. My makeup was kind of cute too. I was a peacock that day. I was a peacock. Okay, whatever. So if you were ever in Las Vegas around 2015, maybe 2016, and if you ever crossed the Cosmopolitan Hotel and you saw some eyes with some peacock makeup looking back and forth, it was your girl. Here's your girl. So have you heard about the story where my natural hair sent me to the ER? Yeah, it is as ridiculous as it sounds. It's a good story, but bruh, check it out.